another video. We got to go over ZORA again. So check out what we have right now with the charts. So the last ZORA video I made, we were doing pretty big numbers. We were all the way up here. We were about to peak. I was like, hey, y'all might want to wait a little bit. You never want to buy at the top. It's possible that it'll pull back. And that's exactly what we've seen. We've seen the pullback. And then we hit the support down here, which I want everyone to go and watch the ZORA video I made. I talked about these support levels. It's just, is the last levels that we had for support. It's technical analysis, common inside technical analysis. But we came back here to the last major resistance that we had in ZORA. So this major resistance was around this area right here, right? We're looking at the daily chart. And we actually came back to the same level. So now we are trying to break past this again. So let me tell you guys what is going on right now. If we do not break past this resistance at 8 cents, we will be in for a rude awakening for ZORA. ZORA will unfortunately pull back down to the next major level of support, right? So we've already pulled back down to this level of support. But if we get rejected here, then unfortunately, the next major level of support for ZORA is either going to be down here at about 3 cents, 0.035, or if it breaks there, then it'll move down here to where we were once before, all the way down to 1 penny. Now, I don't think it's just going to go straight down to 1 penny. But if we get rejected here at 8 cents, we are very likely to see 0.035. We already went down to 5 cents, right? If we cannot break 8 cents, then unfortunately 0.035 is the next level. It's just how things go in technical analysis. It'll either be this Fibonacci, the yellow one here at 0.035, or the green one here at 0.045, because we do have support at 0.045 as well. Technically, that's the one right below the 5 cent one that we reached. So yeah, 0.035 or 0.045 if we do not break 8 cents. That's if. Remember, if we do not break 8 cents. Okay. Now, what's the likelihood that we break 8 cents? That's probably what everyone wants to know. Well, first things first, we are on the daily chart. We'll look at the other charts as well, the short-term charts, because they'll probably give us more information. But looking at the daily chart, currently on the RSI, we are selling off, but we see it time and time again where we are overbought on the RSI. We pull back, which is this right here. You can see how we are overbought, and then we pulled back, and that's this right here. And now we just had that kind of like a recovery right here, which is this right here. It has the possibility to cross. The RSI has the possibility to cross again and cross over and continue to the upside. It has that possibility. But right now, we're at the crossroad where we're like trying to make the decision of whether or not it's going to continue to be bullish or bearish. Because if it is bearish, it's just going to go straight down to the oversold area. And that's what's going to be what brings us down to 0.045 or 0.035. Now on the MACD, you can also see the MACD kind of looks like it wants to reverse to the upside here because there's very little selling. And look, whenever you see the lightly shaded green areas, that means it's about to go to a selling position, more bearish, like this right here, lightly shaded green. And then when you see the red candlesticks turn to lightly shaded red candlesticks, that means you're about to reverse to the upside to buying. So we're kind of seeing something where we just seen a little bit of selling, but it's already starting to turn into lightly red shaded candlesticks, which means there's a possibility that we have that reversal to the upside again. So that's kind of why we're at this level trying to break past 8 cents. But I'm telling you right now, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. There's a possibility that we break past it. And if we do break past it, that'll be nice. The next level will be 12 cents. So it'll be 12.5. So 0.125. It'll be at 12 cents if we continue to break out here with ZORA. Now remember, ZORA is built on Coinbase. The amount of projects on Coinbase is very limited. Like the amount of actual good projects on Coinbase is very limited because it's such a new blockchain. And ZORA is one of those that is now taking market share. They're out there right now. So I think that's a good thing that Zora has going for it. The market cap is half. The 24-hour trading volume is half of the market cap. We're still up 36.4% in the last 24 hours, and we're still up 921% in the last 30 days. So Zora is doing extremely well, regardless of that pullback. Now there's a possibility that we keep running. So this is the 4-hour chart now. So on the 4-hour chart, you can see with the RSI that we're getting to that overbought area, and it looks like it needs to do a little bit of a pullback as this white line up here meets the red line. And hopefully when it meets each other, they don't cross and then go lower. Hopefully they go higher from there. So hopefully the red line bounces off the white line and continues to go higher rather than going lower after crossing. So that's what we want to see out of that. And we have green candlesticks here on the MACD, which is good because that's a bullish signal as well. So that gives us more of a possibility to break past 8 cents. But what I will say is if we break past this resistance here, and I'll give you the exact number because I know I'm saying 8 cents, but that's not the exact resistance number. If you zoom all the way in, you can see the exact resistance, like 0.082, let's say that. But let's say we can get past 0.083, okay? 0.083 is the top area of the candlestick where it very briefly touched. If we can get past 0.083, then we see us going up higher towards that next level at 9 cents and eventually breaking 12 cents as the major resistance, okay? And we are kind of seeing the red candlesticks being formed up here right now. You can see that red candlestick forming up, and you can also see the red line on the RSI pulling back as that happens. So just be aware of that. We could be seeing some selling coming in for Zora soon, but I still believe Zora is in a good position. Now, what looks even nastier is the 15-minute chart. This is what I'm talking about, pullbacks. Like this is a pretty major resistance area, and we've been overbought on the RSI since yesterday, and it's been up here. The RSI usually does not stay up that high for that long. But look at how it's just straight raging and going crazy and just so much purchasing power. It's gonna have to pull back eventually. Same thing with the MACD. The MACD has been overbought since the 7th, and pretty much it's been a whole day, or almost 2 days now, that the RSI and the MACD have been overbought. So you can actually see it crossing here, and you can see red candlesticks forming up. I do believe we're going to have that pullback here, but we could have a little pullback before the next pump that brings us to 12 cents. So you might have an opportunity to buy it at a lower price again, but then you can also get burned because then if it breaks this 6 cents level, then you're going to be in for a nasty, rude awakening. Now, the 5-minute chart is the same thing. We're seeing selling coming here at the 5-minute chart, still overbought here, still waiting to see what happens. This is such a make or break point inside of the charts here for Zora. So it's really difficult to know what's about to happen because it's overbought. Like this is the 30-minute chart now. Look how overbought it is on the RSI. The RSI does not do that much, and when it does it, it is sometimes just ready to break down. Just look, if this red line continues downwards, we're going to see the price here go down as well. But there's a possibility that we stop halfway and then keep rising, right? So RSI for the 30-minute chart also overbought. MACD also overbought on the 30-minute chart. So we are overbought on both of those. So be careful here. It could break out, but if you haven't bought yet, I would definitely say don't don't do it right now. Right now, you should definitely wait till you get those technical signals. And right now, what they're telling us is we're gonna have another pullback, but that might be followed by an even bigger pump than before, bringing us all the way up to 12 cents. So the pullback will come inevitably, but it might be followed by nice gains. But yeah, this is all I got for y'all today. This is just a little technical analysis on Zora, the social media platform of Coinbase. But yeah, this is all I got for y'all. Hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Anyone who has gotten to the end of the video, leave a comment and let me know what you guys want me to go over next. Whatever crypto you want me to go over next, I'll go over it as long as it's not some new scam coin. All right, that's all I got for y'all. As always, I'll be back with another video.